Top of the morning, everyone. This is Tim B here. It's Thursday. It is, what day is it? The 19th of 2023. Quick motivation before I get into today's topic. Just want to let you know that, we're a little bit over halfway through the first month of the year. Some people have, took momentum from last year, from the end of last year, and brought it into this year, and they're continuing to grow. Some people are stuck in a rut. Some people have already given up on their resolutions and goals for the year. And by the end of February or the beginning of February, starting next month in general, it's said to be 43% of people have already given up or stopped their goals for the year. So this is just your friendly reminder to keep your why, keep your vision, keep the reason why you're doing everything in front of you at all times. Erase this here. At all times, because it's imperative to get you to that next level in life, get you to that next level in your goals or whatever it is that you're trying to do. So whatever you're trying to accomplish, just stick to it. There's going to be ups and downs no matter what, but I'm just here to inform you to give it your all. And if you've given up already, there's still time to restart. It's still the beginning of the year. It's still the first month of the year. Just continue to go. And don't be that statistic of the 43% of people who are not going to, continue on or have already quit or stopped. And if you are one of those people who have took the momentum from last year to this year, kudos to you, salute to you, and hope you all continue to kill the year. All right, today's topic, I haven't talked about it just yet, is that my business loan brokerage. We do alternative financing, not traditional. Your traditional financing is going to consist of, your banks and credit unions generally. And alternative lending is, your fintechs, is going to be your private lenders and things of that sort. So just a quick little brief thing of what we do. We do personal lines of credit, business lines of credit. We do real estate investment capital. We do, brain fart, equipment leasing and financing as well. So say if you had a gym, say if you had a restaurant, say if you had some type of storefront or whatever the case may be, you needed to get equipment for it. I do a lot of equipment funding in the space of construction, large trucks. We also do have collateral-based lending as well. So a lot of times people don't have the proper credit or the proper LLC or business set up, but they're heavy on cash, but they need something. So we have collateral-based, asset-based lending for you all. We also do net 30, net 60, net 90, which is invoice factoring. So say if you had a staffing firm, say if you have e-com or something like that, and you get paid every 30 days or 60 days or whatever it is, we're able to take your invoices, take whatever you're going to get paid, and give you a percentage of that each month. Pretty much the sky is the limit, and the biggest key here is to make sure you have all your documentation in order, no matter what it is, and make sure you have your credit in order too. We do have options in which that you don't have to have the best credit in the world, but the better credit score you have, the better financing and interest rates you're going to get, and that's with the alternative lending space or in the traditional lending space, no matter what. And as we all know, the interest rates and inflation and stuff like that are skyrocket right now, is extremely high. So with that being said, it's just take care of you first, because I think I've said in a video here, I'm not sure if it's here on Instagram, but your credit score is essentially your resume of your life. That's the quickest and easiest way I can put it. It shows that, you're reliable. It shows that you can pay things on time. It shows that you can give and pay back debt. It shows in which that you're just a responsible person in general. So make sure you're taking care of that resume, your personal resume to life, because that credit can get you a long way. And a lot of people have the debate between, cash or credit. I'm more on the credit side, but cash is powerful too. So it depends on who you are. This is where I stand on it. I'm a little right there, but pretty close. But your credit's able to get you into doors, into places in which you've never done before. Cash can only get you, let me take that back. Cash can get you far too, but your credit's going to be the factors in terms of if you're going to finance something, or if you wanted to not use all your money at one place, like say buy a house in cash where you can finance it at a better interest rate or something like that. That's just a hypothetical. But the better scores you are, usually the better rates you get when you are borrowing money. So just keep that in mind. Your credit score is your resume to your life and how you handle things in today's society or today's world or whatever the case may be. And then in addition to that, make sure your business is set up right. I do come across a lot of people in which that do not have their business banks account associated with the product that they're selling. And this is not to frown on them or anything like that, but just inform you that it's very important that if you do not have a business bank account for that product or that service that you're providing, it's kind of hard to come to me or even a traditional bank and say, hey, I'm looking for X amount of money. I say, how much money do you make every month? You can say 20K, you can say 15K or 5K, wherever it is. You can come to me. I'm like, okay, show me your bank account. And you show me your personal. It's just too many factors. Again, I don't do underwriting. I have somebody on my team who does underwriting, but it's just too many factors. It doesn't show. And there's probably different incomes and transactions going in and out. We need to see consistent income coming into a bank account that's associated specifically to that business, so we know exactly what that business is making. It just makes the process a lot easier. And I think that it's very, very important to do that. And then secondly, just make sure that when another issue that we come across is that when people tend to apply for alternative lending or any of our services, they tend to drag their feet, and I get that. So what I would like to say is I would like to encourage you guys to do your research before you do choose, say, my brokerage, which is Business Lending Solution, or any other brokerage or any other bank or credit union, or whatever the case may be. Do your research. Make sure it's something that you want. Make sure it's something that's feasible to you, and make sure that it's a payment that you can take on and be able to pay back. Because what I was going to say is that a lot of people get into this process, and right when it's time to start gathering documentation or fill out an application, it's just dragging along. And I like to remind all my clients that, hey, how important is this money to you? Why do you need it? What are you trying to what are you trying to do with this cash? Is it going to help pay overhead? Is it going to pay for employees? Is it going to help you get to that next level? Is it going to help you scale, or whatever the case may be? Just always have that why, and why is it so important to you, and why you need it, and how life-changing or how can it change your current situation that you're in. So and generally speaking, when people are coming to looking for money, they want it as fast as possible. So the alternative lending space, we have very fast turnaround compared to traditional banks. We're more flexible. Like I said, it's faster. There's less documentation requirements depending on what product or service you're needing from us. And speed is everything, and time is everything, as we do know. So as we are in the process of your application and getting you funding, it's imperative to have all your documentation together, fill out everything that you need, and just send it all over at one time. It slows down things a lot when it's, hey, send me over a document. Hey, send me over a document. Did you send over a document or something like that? We know, I can see if you sent it over or not. It's just to give you that extra little push. So with that being said, is if you do need any kind of funding and stuff like that, and you come, just be prepared to get things over. The faster you get things over to us, the faster you get qualified, the faster you get your money to get to where you want in life. And that's how that's how I try to envision and make everybody understand. It's like, hey, this is your problem. You need the money. The middle part's the documentation that which we need. Let's make the process smooth, So that's just a quick thing about what we do. I'm free and available. You can always message me on Instagram is where I'm mainly at, which is Swift Lending Tim, all one word, Swift Lending Tim. And I'm very open, very transparent, and willing to help anybody. And the last but not least, we do have a referral program for any clients or any people that you refer over to us, and we close on a deal. We split 50-50 on those deals. So if anybody has any friends or family or business owners or anybody who's looking for money or need capital to grow or start their business, and you refer over to us, whatever percentage it is that we get as a brokerage, we split it with you 50-50, because that is a customer in which that I didn't find on my own with my marketing, with my team, or whatever the case may be. So why not compensate you, accordingly for that? So If you ever have any questions, just always message me. Clear, I'm open, and I respond as fast as possible. But that's just a quick tip and some information in terms of my business loan brokerage, because I've been having some questions about that on here as well as on TikTok, and just wanted to clarify some of the things we do. But we're here, alternative lending. If you don't qualify for your traditional bank or credit union, generally speaking, if they say no, we can sometimes say yes or find other options for you. So that's what I got to say. Happy Thursday. And for those who have stopped on their goals, get back in there, keep pushing. For those who are brought that momentum over to this year, kudos to you and keep killing it. And let's make the best out of 2023. Peace.